15, the resurrecting of the who and the what you are is of necessary component now, is a necessary component of your manifestation now. So as you realize, as you understand, as you can realize and understand the ideas of that which you are, the ideas of that which you are manifested in this existence, you will start to comprehend the idea of that which you can become, of that which you can experience, of that which you can possibly reach. The ideas most representative of your joy will start to mirror the vibration of that which you are. And the idea is that as you can move forward into those realizations, as you can move forward into those prosperic realizations, you will be able to experience more of your joy, to experience more of the vibration of that which you are, to experience more of the idea of that which you are. And those ideas, when you can allow for them to flow without fear, can spring you into your truest joy, without worry, without stress, without feeling as though you cannot be within yourself. And as the idea focuses itself, sees that it can perceive all of the energies in which it needs to be able to perceive moment to moment, as this universe is perfect, as this experience is perfect, and as the manifestations of all that you are flow effortlessly, all of those ideas, all of those joys, and all of those feelings may be able to flow ordinarily, conceptually, and in any way they may need to flow in order to get through to your third eye, so that you can see and perceive that is which is going around you, that is which is going on around you. And as you can perceive the information, and as you can perceive the vibrations of that which you need to experience in order to exist, in order to coexist, in order to be relevant to yourself, the ideas of that which you can become, the ideas of that which you can understand about yourself will start to mirror, will start to mirror. And as those mirrors reflect and reflect and reflect, you can understand the experiences of that which you are, to be in the moment, to be of the reality in which you prefer, easily and effortlessly, trusting that all of the necessary co-realities will manifest at their own due time. And by allowing for them to do as they wish, you can accelerate your own preferred realities in the direction of that which you choose to move. And those ideas, those necessary ideas can flow you, can allow for you to experience the necessary reality in which you choose to understand, the necessary reality in which you choose to understand. And so as you can move forward into your existence, you may be able to truly represent the idea of that which you are. And those necessary realities can go so deep and so far that you may never have of your understanding of reality, of your understanding of your time, have experienced in your past. You will all be able to shift into those vibrations, to shift into those vibrations, to shift into those vibrations in which are necessary at the time of your realization. Not at the time of others, but at the time of your own realization. You can then sprout forth into this universe, into this recipe of realities, and you can understand them, and you can experience more. And you can use those vibrations that can fuel you further into the true understanding of what you are, into the true you that you are. Moving into that direction can accelerate you so quickly into your joy that all of these ideas may never even need to have the understanding that you think you need to have in order to experience the idea in which you think you need to experience. You may shift so far into who you are, into what you can be, that you may need to stop and focus, to stop and understand that any of the ideas relevant, any of the ideas necessary, any of the ideas that are co-reflective of your joy can simply dissolve, and your reality in which you may have not seen you have preferred can spring forth, and the idea of miracles falls along that path, and the idea of deja vu flows along that path, and the idea of your creative capacity flows along that idea, and the idea of your responsible understanding of what you are flows along that idea, and all those ideas in which you may prefer flow along those frequencies, and so you can feel and mirror those reflections. As you can understand who you are, as you can understand what you are made of, perhaps going deeper into that which you are, without fear, without fear, without fear, and by understanding the fears that are in your way from keeping you from going a certain way, you can then free some space up to understand what you could do, so that you can understand yourselves, so that you can understand your reality, so that you can maneuver through your reality in your own preferred way. Those ideas are the ideas in which we would like to communicate to you with. And as these reflections are mirrored, and as these reflections are allowing for us to communicate with you at this time, we would ask that you take the time to stir your minds, to clear your brain, and to stir your minds, so that you can see what it is that is going on in your head, so that you can clear what it is that is going on in your head, so that you can understand what is being communicated with to you at the time. And as you can realization, and as you can have your realizations, you can move forward into your souls, into your desires, and into your focus, so that you can experience the idea in which you truly are, and in which you truly prefer. And those ideas can become reflected easily and effortlessly. And so that those ideas can become reflected easily and effortlessly, and all of the ideas in which who you are, in which what you can become, can snap together, and you can start to move into your joy, to move into you, to move into your preference. And at this time, we would like to share with you a story. The idea of that which you are, of that which you prefer, of that which you can become, of that which you can prefer, can simply shift into its appropriateness, can simply shift into its true appropriateness. All of the information that you need can flow to you. All of the information that you need can flow to you. And all of the information that you need can flow to you. And all of the information that you need can flow to you. And all of that information can be utilized in any way in which your consciousness can create a way to experience. So all that you have, everything that you realize that you are, everything that you understand yourselves to be, all of the possibilities in which you feel that you have, you can now vibrate with, and you can now understand, and you can now choose the direction in which you wish to move into. With all the wisdom, with all the knowledge, with all the power, with any feeling, with any reflection, with any possibility that you can perceive. All of what you are, and all of what you are, and all of what you are can be met. And you can understand that one day you may be able to step out of the reflection and meet yourself. And if you prefer, step right back in. Thank you for listening to this communication. We would like to allow you to ask questions now. As you may know, we have a certain way to ask these questions. And as we have all of these available informational tactics in order to communicate with you more, we ask now that you send your questions to ektarchanneling@gmail.com for a free response. As soon as you feel excited to ask us your first communication, we will send you back whatever it is that you wish to know. So asking more questions, and asking more questions could fuel you more into that reality, into that possibility in which you have felt yourself to be in which you have felt yourself to understand, and in which you have felt yourself to be able to experience. All of the vibrations, all of the possibilities, all of the realities, all of the focuses, all of the passion that you have, all of the excitement that you have, can now be utilized in a way that may fuel you into your own direction. Just ask and feel and understand so that you can understand yourselves, and do not feel pressured, do not feel obligated, do not expect any form of revenue to be pulled out of your pockets. And all that you do will make more of all of these feelings come, of all of these understandings come, so that you can raise that passion, so that you can fuel that passion. And the idea of being able to fuel that passion will allow you to flow into your joy, will allow you to flow into your own joy. And all of that representation and all of that creative capacity can flow, can represent itself, and can mirror that which you are. Thank you for allowing this communication to resurrect. Please allow for the communication within your own selves, within your own bodies, to resurrect. At this time, we would like to say, welcome to a new prosperous realm of possibilities. You have now entered into the void of financial prosperity. There is much time to be able to experience this joy, to experience this passion, for your finances to increase. For as you move into 2015, 2016, 2017, and beyond, all of the necessary information is available in order to choose your direction and move into your passion, and it can be accessed at a very high rate. So allow for all of the information in which you feel is representative of your joy to mirror who you are, to mirror your excitement, and to mirror your focus, so that you can resurrect your financial prosperous goals, so that you can resurrect your passion and your fresh passion, and your new 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 passion, and so that you can understand yourselves. Thank you for allowing us to communicate with you at this time. Please allow for yourselves to reach out to us at ektarchanneling@gmail.com. ektarchanneling@gmail.com. Thank you, and have a great and prosperous year.